Hello everyone, hello, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Chocolo Roberto's episode 50, the half century, I can't believe it, of Stash Watch. Yeah, so we've been doing this for pretty much a year now. It's one a week every, for 50 weeks, so there we go. So, well, welcome, good to see you, hope you're doing alright, it's great to see you. If you don't know what this is about, it's basically where I kind of go over what I'll basically be trying to review this weekend. Now, of course, it's a massively ridiculously warm week so far in the UK, so not great for chocolate. So the odds of what I'll be reviewing this weekend might be not quite so chocolate as normal, basically. Oh, and hi there, Scotty. Hi, how are you doing? And hi, Andrew, as well. Great to see you. Great to see you both. Yeah, how's things going for you this week? Have you had a good one? And have you been in the sun? I've not really been in it so far. I've kind of, delved into it slightly, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, so... Oh dear, yeah, but 50, I can't believe it really. Can you believe the time's gone by that quick? It's madness, isn't it? But yeah, 50 episodes. Yeah, and hopefully going strong. Hopefully cool down on Saturday. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the live because the house might still be warm even though it's gone cool outside. So I don't know what to do really. So I'll have to see. But I think the ones that are left in the votes, the Pocky and the Spanish one, I think probably would be suitable. I think for a hot day. So it might be okay actually. It might be all right. But yeah, good to see you both. Hope you're both doing all right. And yes, you've yet to be affected by hay fever, but 90% of the people I know are blighted with it at the minute. Yeah, it's pretty lucky if you don't have it, I think, is the gist of it. But yeah, it can be. Yeah, I can imagine it being really horrible when it's reasonably nice weather out, especially in the springtime. Yeah, weather for Southampton. So yes, it's currently conditions are sunny with a temperature of 24 degrees. The wind is blowing from a south-southeast at 7 miles an hour, and the humidity is 44%. Yeah, let's have a look what. So mine comes out as. Yeah, well, it seems warm enough, but it's just say in the house it's just like it just keeps all the heat in, which I guess is good in the winter, but obviously in the summer not the best when you don't have air conditioning and stuff like that. Yes, what's it like? Oh, I'm not quite as warm here, Scotty. 23 degrees. Yeah, it's enough on the northwest at 7 miles an hour. Same wind speed apparently. Humidity 47, a bit more humid here as well. So yeah, yours is warmer, but you are down south. So. Yes, as you get to Discord, my favourite thins are the old chocolate orange ones from Morrison's, but couldn't like the turkey style. I thought you might like the Turkish Delight ones. Yeah, I thought you would like those. Yes, yeah. I think one of my friends really liked them as well, actually. So good choice. Yeah, good choice. Low humidity. Yes. It's a bit weird the humidity in the UK, isn't it? I'm not quite sure what to make of it because in other countries it seems to be a big factor, but in the UK we seem to have quite high humidity, but it doesn't seem to affect us as badly. I think it must be a different kind of humidity, perhaps. Tesco doing 85% Turkish Delight chocolate bar. That's I like. It's replaced discontinued dairy milk Turkish for me now. Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah, interesting that one. I would like to do more own brand stuff, but it's a bit of a difficult one to do because it's But I've got a couple of things in the backlog, but it's a funny one really. Own brand stuff. I think it's kind of Sometimes they're interesting, sometimes they're not. It can just depend. Tropically, is that the humidity difference? I see. Yeah, and I'm not sure. I've never ever experienced it in another country. It's meant to be quite bad, but there we go. Now, just before it gets, I need to put it in the freezer, I think soon. So the members view this week will be this one. Yes, Ben and Jerry's Sundae. So for Bonds Level Above members, oh my banoffee pie! Look at that. Banana with chocolatey caramel cups and cookie swirls topped with creamy whipped ice cream. Caramel swirls and chocolate chunks. I mean, wow, look at that. They did do another banana one, didn't they, recently? That, what's it called? Monkey Business or something? I can't remember what it's called now. Scotty, we spoke about it before. I can't remember what it's called now. It's Chunky Monkey, was that it? Yes. But this one, that had hazelnuts in, so I never really, I don't know, I was umming and ahhing about it. But when I saw this one, 100% straight away. Yeah, it doesn't have any nutty things in it, which will put me off. Looks lovely. It's got banana in it as well, which I'm always excited about. It looks like it's got the sort of caramel cut pieces in from the... I forgot what it's called now. The caramel, was it just caramel something, caramel swirl, whatever? I'm not sure, but yes. So it looks very nice. Looks very nice indeed. So that'll be the members' view for this weekend. Quite looking forward to this. Although I'm trying to cut down again now, but so probably the only thing I eat all day probably. But there we go. Yeah. So yes, tropical locations usually have high humidity. Yeah. They sort of always say that it's really bad, the humidity there. When you have bad humidity, it's really bad. But in the UK, when we have bad humidity, it never seems to be any different than normal. So I don't quite understand it. So yeah, I think it must be, well, maybe it's the same thing. We're just used to it. I don't know. I've always been impressed with Tesco's own brand chocolate, actually. Yeah, I quite like the Miss Molly stuff. Was it Miss Molly's or something like that? I thought they were really nice, those, actually. I thought they were really punched above the weight as well. They're very cheap. Yeah, the Turkish Delight bar is really nice, but a lot of their chocolates is, to be honest. Yeah, yeah. Well, so I was very impressed with those. I think it's Molly's or whatever they're called. They were, yeah, they were very nice actually. But you know, there was nothing special about them. They weren't anything crazy, but they were nice. Yes, we heard Ben and Jerry's described as diabetes in a tub. I know. Well, everyone's, well, yeah, this is it. I think there's a lot of sugar in there. I mean, there's a lot of sugar in all these things that we like, unfortunately. You just got to be, you know, have moderation. It's difficult, of course. But yeah, all this chocolate stuff, you know. But yeah, people always say that. I mean, when they have a hamburger, people say it's a heart attack in a BAP or something. And I don't know. You just got to be sensible, I think. Yeah, Chunky Monkey not picked up this one though. This one you not picked up. Yeah, Chunky Monkey, I might have it in the freezer. I might have it in the freezer backlog. We'll see. Yes, we have lower temperatures but have high humidities. Yes, maybe the lower temperatures makes a difference. Maybe that's the difference. But so before I continue on, I'm just going to put this back in the freezer because yeah, well, for obvious reasons. Won't be a second. I couldn't see Chunky Monkey, so maybe I've not got it. But yes, it'll be on the list, I think. He said, "Don't be like me and ate the whole tub of cookies and cream Haagen-Dazs in one day." Well, to be honest with you, I do that, Andrew. I must admit, I do it. Yeah, in fact, I've had 2 in one day before now, which wasn't, you know, I wouldn't recommend normally. I think I had 3 in 2 days, I think, once. Not great, but that was a while ago. I'm a bit better nowadays. Oh, great to see you, AB. Great to see you. How's things going for you? It's good to see you again. Yeah, really glad you're managing to stay with the channel because it's great to, you know, I say we did worry, you know, especially with all the, you know, all the stuff that was going on the past couple of years. I won't mention it by name because obviously YouTube and this and the other, but you know, so we were worried. But I'm glad you're okay. Really good to see you. Yeah, things like learning French as well. Milton Keynes' influence for you. Things like McDonald's, yeah, too. No good nutrition, yeah, healthy. But sometimes it's just really, well, this is it. You've got to treat yourself every now and again. I think basically just living is unhealthy, isn't it? You know what I mean? You you know, every day you're not, you know, you're generally not better than when you woke up. Let's put it that way. So, you know, time's only going one way. So you know what I mean? You've got to treat yourself sometimes. McDonald's are usually smaller portions, though. Well, this is it. You know, I must admit, actually, the McDonald's McFlurries, I do think, yeah, obviously I'm not sure what the sugar is and stuff, but you get a good portion of it. Actually, I must say I'm quite impressed with it. You know, you don't get a massive amount of it, but it feels enough, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the Burger King last night. Which one did you have? What did you have? Anything? Yeah, I've never really. McDonald's is always one I go to be honest with you, I must say. I know a lot of people like Burger King because they like the sort of flame fried stuff, but I always like McDonald's. Yes, tried a tiramisu McFlurry. I didn't even know that was around. What's that like? Was it any good? All the Greek philosophers used to say that life is a sand timer, so don't feel about having a McDonald's. Exactly, yes. You ever read any of the Terry Pratchett books where literally everyone's life was a sand timer and you could go and there was a location with them all there? Yes. Right, yes, the first one I'm going to try and review now. This probably won't happen because of the weather, but I want to try and review it. It's a new one in Home Bargains. I think Scotty mentioned this one and possibly Andrew as well. A caramel flavour twirl, limited edition, yes. Now I'm a bit worried it might have melted a bit because when I brought it back in the car it was a ridiculously warm day. So, you know, we'll see. But I'll have to handle it with care. But that's, yeah, caramel twirl. No, it doesn't have actual caramel in it, which is a real shame. But it could still be nice. It's a UK one, this one as well. It's not a, I don't think it's an imported one. So, yeah. So that's definitely on the list. So hopefully I can get that review this weekend. It is a priority if the weather's okay, but I don't think it will be, unfortunately. But we'll see. But it's yeah. Is the tiramisu McFlurry out? Well, I hope so. Scotty's had it. Well, there you go. I think he just had to. Yes. Yeah, I've not had it though. I need to. Well, I'd like to try it. Yeah. I do like McDonald's. There's a certain smell when you go in. It smells of fries and healthiness and niceness. I think it's one of those where you've just had it when you were a kid, haven't you? It just, you know, if you've been brought up with it, there's definitely something about McDonald's. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what's it like then, Scotty? What's it like? What's Scotty's verdict? That's a 5 or 10, whichever you prefer. And hi there, Joe. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing all right. We're just saying that, yeah, because is it quite humid where you are, Joe? Because we were just talking about how humidity seems to be a pretty major thing in tropical places. I know where you are might not necessarily be that, but you're nearer than we are anyway, being in Brazil. But yeah, well, because it's quite humid in the UK, but we never seem to have it. It never seems to cause a problem. Bacon double cheeseburger. Must say the bacon McDonald's and Burger King is not great. It's pre-cooked and cold. I never tend to have anything too extravagant. I just go for the regular cheeseburgers at McDonald's. Actually, I used to have the hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I just think they just nail it perfectly. Those, and you know, even the double cheeseburgers aren't as good as the regular ones. I just like the, don't know, and the fries, of course. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad, Joe. Yeah, how's things for you today? Hope you're doing okay. You just missed out. Put it back in the freezer now. But there was a banana. What was it? Yes, Ben and Jerry's Sunday banana something or other something. I think it was. Yeah. So basically banana and caramel, some chocolatey swirls and things. The Sundays were a bit disappointing because they basically had the Sunday bit at the top, but it wasn't right to the top like normal Ben and Jerry's are, and it was obviously just a sort of lot of creaminess, so it wasn't quite as good. Now, what did you think to the caramel twirl, Scotty? Yeah, what did you think? So you've had the tiramisu and the caramel twirl. Not a bad couple of days. Seen a Brazilian shop in Southampton the other day. I said, well, Scotty, what was going on? Should I ask the question? Did you go for a Brazilian, Scotty? Is that is that what went on, Scotty? Is that what went on? I dread to think. Picked up some dark Maltesers in Asda today. Wow, okay, right. So they're out, are they? I've not seen them yet. Wasn't in today, but I was in earlier this week and I didn't see them, so I have to keep my eye out for those. So maybe, and then maybe those will be for next week, I guess. So to have them in Stash Watch. I don't want to say Sasquatch, but yeah. And fancy flavoured Mentos. Yes, I saw those. Was someone else who had them? I think a friend of mine had them. Yeah, so posted me a photo. Yeah, I didn't see them either. I'll have to look out for those as well. There's lots of I think there's also is it Vimto ones? I'm not sure. 7 out of 10. More chocolate than coffee sauce. Okay, right. Okay, one of those. Yeah. Oh well. Interesting, I guess. Yes, high humidity in the south. Lots of rain and cloudy weather as well. Okay, yeah. What's it like, the humidity there? Does it make a difference, or do you not really notice it? Well, hi there, Alan. How's it going, Alan? Sorry, yes. How are you doing today? Just missed out the Sunday Ben and Jerry's Sunday Swirl for the members, bronze and above. I think Alan and Scotty are both members, so they'll see that one. Yeah, so yes, that'll be reviewed this Sunday. So a bit of an unhealthy one, but definitely the weather for it. Yeah. Yeah, and Scotty, okay, yeah, well, there you go, Scotty. Well, he's giving nothing away. Perhaps that's just as well, Scotty. Perhaps that's just as well. Excited to hear that the Dark Maltesers are out. Yeah, really good. I've not seen them yet. Andrew's seen them. Did you say you bought them, Andrew? I can't see. Yes. Try them later, yes. So, yeah, well, let us know. Not to sound boring, but you only had one McDonald's. See, there's nothing boring about that. Don't worry. I'm sure, I think you're a lot more healthy-minded than us as well anyway, Jow, so don't worry about it. 1 decade ago or so, tasted like plastic. You'd rather having a Mum and Pop's burger. Much better. We don't have those here, I don't think. Is that another chain where you are? Yeah. But they're not known for being great, I must say, Jow. But if you've grown up with them, like I think, we did when we were younger, or some of us did anyway. They just, I don't know, remind you of the, there's something about them. But they're not, I wouldn't say the quality's great. It's probably better than it used to be, but caramel flavour is quite weak. Okay, yeah, we just wish it had proper caramel in. I don't know. Well, I do know why they don't do it, but I don't know, why they don't do it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Caramel twirl smell better than it tasted. Yeah, they might pump in the aroma into the pack as well, the caramel aroma. I know they do that with coffee. They pump the aroma back in and seal it, like instant coffee. So they might do it with that, you never know. Yeah. I think the thing is as well, smell sometimes also helps with the taste, doesn't it? They say lots of your taste is down to what you smell as well, so they probably do it for that reason also. You can definitely feel dry days in the air quality. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, not sure what it's like in you, because we're quite humid in the UK, but I don't know. I never notice a day when it feels different, so I don't know if it's just always humid or not. I don't really know, so I just wondered. Really interesting. So this weekend, as I say, it's going to be quite warm this weekend, so the chances are probably not going to be doing too many chocolate reviews because it's just going to be too hot, so you can't manipulate it. And even if it goes a bit cooler, it's going to get a bit, a bit cooler, well, a bit warmer in the house still for a day or so after it's got cool outside, because it just keeps the heat in. So I'm probably going to do a lot of biscuit reviews this weekend. I've got loads of biscuits to get through actually, so it's pretty good timing really. And if it does go cool, I've got the chocolate from the backlog that I've not got through in other stash watches as well. So there's a few of them to go through. And the first one of which, well, in fact, yeah, I've got these Maryland Jammy Dodgers to get done as well. So you can see they're actually officially branded as well, so there you go. So I've got them to get through as well. Lucky Cookie. So they're very interesting, don't they? Yeah. So I've had some of the biscuits in the backlog, because I've been saving them for when, for hot days, basically. It's going to look pretty good. Yeah, let's say Maryland cookies, always a bit, 200 grams as well. Always a bit dubious, Maryland cookies. I mean, they tend to just not be too much biscuit, basically. It's one of those, but, you know, I definitely have to, definitely want to review those ones. Whether they really will taste much of Jammy Dodgers, I'm not sure. What does it actually say that's in them? So, raspberry flavour cookies with chocolate chips and raspberry pieces. Okay. The cookies raspberry flavours. They did a few Maryland, haven't they? They've kind of stopped off a bit now with all the things they were doing, but they did quite a lot for a time of different flavours and things, like early last year, I think. Twirl Gold will be a winner. I know, that would be brilliant, that actually, wouldn't it, Alan? Yeah, I hope. It's a shame they haven't done it. It's just a shame. It would be a winner, that, really. I mean, obviously, it's a lot easier, I think, to flavour something than it is to just, you know, change the recipe completely. So that's why they've done it, but it's a shame. The actual McDonald's burgers don't taste much, but they have a place and accessible. Yeah, well, this is it. I found a lot of things with meat generally. I've always found it's more about what goes with it, really. So I'm quite happy to eat vegetable burgers and stuff like that, because I generally find it's the cheese and the pickles and the sauces you have on them that makes the difference, at least for me anyway. What's a twirl break? Well, neither have I actually, AB. I've still got it in the backlog. It's literally on the floor down there. I was going to try and do it last weekend, but it was a bit too warm, I think. Yeah, and I was a bit unwell as well for one day. Just was a bit, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it really one day. So, yeah, I didn't get through to it, unfortunately. But I've still got it in the list. I think it's basically a timeout Australia, from what Scotty was saying. But the timeout in Australia wasn't as good. The chocolate's just not as good, unfortunately. But I think that's literally what it is. I think it's roughly that, just rebranded. In a perfect world, they do white milk and dark Maltesers, maybe even a caramel milk style version of ruby chocolate if they wanted to be fancy. Yeah, in the same pack as well, that'd be good. Variety pack. But yeah, I think that's as we discussed last time with the buttons. They'll never probably do a massive variety pack, but it'd be great if they did. Ah, okay, but right, okay, small business. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think what phrase we'd use in the UK for that. There is a phrase for it, but I can't think what it would be off the top of my head. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, small business. Mum and Pop has meant small business. Okay, yeah, I understand, Joe. Yeah, I forgot what we say. What we were just, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe just a local shop. I'm not sure. Really. I'm sure there is a term like that, but I can't think what it is. It also just reminds me of childhood, but Gordon Ramsay would find faults. Yes, I think he probably would. Dear me. Yeah, you judge a 12 breakaway, just an old timeout. Okay, yeah. Maryland did used to do a lot of flavours. I've got a few of them still in the backlog to do, actually, I have to say. They're still there and I still need to do them. But they did, yeah, they've stopped. Well, there's still a few going on. They've done some new ones, these peanut butter regular size cookies. And I think a double chocolate one as well, which I've got in the backlog also. But yeah, they were definitely, they went a bit sort of crazy a year or so ago, just releasing loads of things like the Jaffinator and the mint one or whatever it was. Was it mint? Was it some sort of, I don't know, Tinder reference or something in the mint? I can't remember. It was swipe left or something like that. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah. Another thing on the to try list has been imported Galac Milky Bar. You have still chocolate spread. Comes in a packet of little cartons. Looks great. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, interesting. That yeah, I've not seen that one. Not been looking for it, so I might just walk straight past that. Now, Mum and Pop is an American, so okay, right, okay. Okay, what would the equivalent in the UK be, Scotty? Yeah, I'm sure there is a difference, but I can't think what it is. Unless it's just a local store, local shop. I'm not sure. And I guess McDonald's flavours are probably different from country to country. Yeah, well, this is it, yes. I think so, yeah. I think Scotty was saying, and maybe Andrew as well, that in mainland Europe they do a lot of different things in McDonald's. Yes. Did you find the Maltese in a bag, Maltese in a box are different? Oh, right. In what way? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, in what ways? What way, Andrew? Yeah. Oh, I see. The Jammy Dodgers Marylands are good. Well, crikey. Well, I'm surprised that, Alan. I didn't think they would be. I thought they'd be pretty much. I was expecting to not be wowed by them. So, interesting, you should say that. Interesting. Oh, yeah, please click the like button, by the way. I'm just speaking to Joe. I just realised, yes, if you're enjoying the chat and if you're enjoying the channel, of course, and if you're enjoying everything, just life in general, I guess, please click the like button. We're hugely appreciated. But, yeah, well, it's interesting then, Alan. I'm looking forward to trying them then. Speaking of interesting biscuits, Scotty put me onto these ones. I've got them to do. Yeah, the Fox's Crunch Cream Salted Caramel Limited Edition. Yeah, from Tesco, these ones, I think. I don't know if they do them anywhere else. But look, yeah, very nice indeed. So it might be a bit plain, I don't know. But Fox's biscuits, generally a good one, so I'm quite excited for these ones. But yeah, they look very, well, you know, they don't look anything too great, I must say. They just look quite normal. But, but you know, just knowing that the foxes, I'm hopeful that they'll be nice. Yeah, but also different promotions across different countries. Usually more interesting promotions abroad. Yeah, okay. Yes. Local businesses, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a term, but I can't think what it is, so maybe there isn't. Yes. Had a hot dog from McDonald's. That's unusual. I've never even thought they'd sell a hot dog in McDonald's. Yeah, so that's very different. Yeah. Got boxing Maltese and Poundland for, that's a bargain, a lot more than a bag. But I didn't think they were quite as nice. Yeah. One of those, isn't it? You know, I must admit, sometimes the cheap ones can be good, but, you know, often or sometimes they're not. And it's, you just think, well, I may as well pay the extra 50p or something. But yeah, but they do, you know, generally cost a lot less. Chips on the back of Maltese in the box, 70% chocolate coating, 30% malt centre. Maltese in the bag are 72% chocolate coating and 27% malt centre. Yeah, it's funny this one now. It does remind me of something where I did. What was it that I picked up on this where they were different? Was it Maltese? I don't think it was because I've never reviewed them in the box before. But there was something where they were different. What was it? I can remember it now. In the it was the Lindor. The Lindor double chocolate ones, that was it. Yeah, the mini ones and the large ones were completely different. They just weren't the same. Yeah, they were literally different. You know, it wasn't. They just weren't the same. You know, they were. You'd think they would just be a smaller version of a bigger one, but it wasn't. It would just the center of the small ones was just completely different than the center of the big ones. So very interesting. Yeah, so they do little tricks like that, but I didn't think they do it to that extent in the boxes and the bags. That's very unusual. You'd think it'd be just exactly the same, that. So yeah, it just goes to show. Interesting, these salted caramel will be different to the sticky toffee ones. I don't know if I've had the sticky toffee ones, but yeah, it's a good point that you would, you could imagine you would just swap one out with the other, couldn't you? Because it's, yeah, I imagine they probably put a bit of dash of salt in this one. It must have a salt taste. But I know what you mean. It's probably very much the same thing. They've just sprinkled a bit of salt in, if that, which you'd hope they would have done. Yeah, it doesn't sound like much of a difference in chocolate thickness is noticeable. Yeah, but the difference in chocolate thickness is noticeable. Yeah, okay. Interesting that. Well, that's definitely interesting. Which one was thicker, did you say? Sorry, I've lost the thing now. Yeah. What's in the box? 70% chocolate coating. Ah, okay, yeah. In the bag. All right, interesting that. Wonder if it's, yeah, very strange. Yeah, so the ones in the bag are thicker. Yes, got another one that I want to. Yeah, now we were talking about Minions and this. I think the Minions offering was just all yellow, and then we had the Jammy Dodgers Minions was all yellow as well. Well, Swizzles have done it right. Look at this. This is exactly what I'm on about. If you're going to do a Minions product, you know it's blue and yellow, isn't it? So Swizzles have done it. Look at this. I saw these in Asda. Yeah, so there we go. Got 2 packs of them actually. They have different packets as well. So let's see if I can grab this other one. I've got 2 just in case. But you can see, yeah, so those you collect wrappers, you do different packs. So, yeah, something to bear in mind that. But yeah, there we go. So this is what I'm on about. I don't know what flavours they are, actually. What's it? Is it banana and blueberry? And look at that, banana and blueberry as well. I wonder if it's actually blueberry, not blueberry, as the Jammy Dodgers was. But this is it. So, you know, Jammy Dodgers has done banana flavour and a blueberry flavour. You know, they should have, I don't know. Well, I know why they've not done it, just selling more things and exclusive at Tesco and stuff. But this is what you know, a Minions product should look like in my eyes. And yeah, I think they've definitely nailed it here. There must be a Minions film coming out, mustn't there? Because there's so many Minions things on at the moment in the shops and things. So yeah, very interesting that one. So I'm quite excited for these. Whether they'll taste. There's always quite a subtle flavour in these squashies, but we shall see. Also, baked in store Peppermint Aero Bubbles cookies are coming in stores in August apparently. But based on your live a few weeks ago, I'm not sure I'd be that excited. Yeah, it's a shame. They were just yeah, quite disappointing. Although I did give them to some friends, obviously, you know, so I didn't eat them all. And they did seem to like them. So, you know, but I was a bit, yeah, I don't know. They just weren't strong enough for me. The flavors. They were nice. They weren't horrible, because you know, obviously, biscuits aren't really horrible. You know what I mean? Especially ones with chocolate chips. But I thought they were just so much worse than just own brand soft baked cookies. Yeah, Swizzle do Minions better than Jammy Dodgers, definitely. Yeah, I mean this is it. You know, yeah, it's a shame really the Jammy Dodgers ones. They could have, as I say, if I remember you mentioned the jam and custard one, Andrew. And, you know, it's a shame they could have done this effect in the Jammy Dodgers one, couldn't they? You know, blue and yellow effect, and it would have looked really good. And maybe even pushed about it even more by having half regular one and half blue one at the bottom, maybe blue biscuit, something like that. I think they wouldn't have got. I think that's probably going too far, but yeah. You tried a few weeks ago. They've been out for a while, have they, Scotty? 6 out of 10. Oh dear. I see. Yes. Yeah. Oh well. One of those. But yeah, I imagine that's probably what I would think as well. I think. Pringles mushroom and cream flavour available on import in UK at the moment. Not sure I fancy that. Yeah, mushroom and cream. Wow. Cream and mushroom soup. Yeah, I've never really appealed to me, that kind of combination. Mushroom. I'm not a fan of mushrooms generally. I might give them a review for the members though. I do review, let's say, sort of crisp for the member reviews. So watch this space. I'll look out for them. I assume they'll probably be in B&M or Home Bargains or something like that. Yes, and I'll still be tempted to waste my money on those Aero cookies. It's worth giving them a try. I would always say give them a try. You never know. And I say sometimes the Aero products do surprise. I found that the what was the one that I was quite surprised with? I can't think what it was now. I think the melts weren't too bad. I think they were quite thick. I'm sure there's something else I thought was a bit more interesting. But yeah, but off the top of my head, they were okay. They were thicker and made a bit of a difference than I thought they would do. Tried the Lay's mushroom and cream crisps a few months back. Okay, what do you think to those, Scotty? Mushroom crisps. I like the pizza Pringles. Yeah, did I have the pizza Pringles? I had pizza other things. Yeah. I don't mind pizza crisps, but I generally, I don't know. Yeah, did I have the pizza Pringles? I can't think. I did have some Pringles, but if it's yeah, maybe I did. Yeah, can't quite recall. Salt and vinegar Pringles. Yeah, I think I mentioned that time when I lived abroad and in Holland, and they just didn't have salt and vinegar crisp there, but they did have salt and vinegar Pringles, so it was the only way you could get salt and vinegar basically. So I did have them quite a lot. Yeah, quite like they're nice. I think I quite like some of the wacky flavours, some of the spicy ones as well. They do some good ones really. Yeah, but yeah, can't go wrong with salt and vinegar, that's for sure. Costa Coffee had an Aero Peppermint brownie. Goodness me, that sounds not too bad. Yeah, that's another area I could go down, isn't it? Just reviewing cakes from various stores and things. Yeah, various shops, Costa and Starbucks and Cafe Neo and other places. Barbecue flavour Pringles are good. Have I ever done those? Don't know if I've reviewed those ones. Barbecue, I'm never sure about. Really, I don't mind it actually, but it never draws me in. I don't know why. Maybe I'd need to try it more. Maybe I need to do it. I had these in the backlog for some time. Definitely need to get these reviewed. I think it's when they were doing lots of these pink awareness sort of, I think it's like Cancer Week, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, breast cancer and stuff like that. And but yes, strawberry and cream. Yes, flavour squashes. I don't know if you can still get these. They're still well in date. Next year, they're a long time. But yeah, you think it would be strawberries and cream normally, but I think is it raspberry and milk flavour normally, isn't it? So not actually the same flavour as normal. So there we go. Yeah, interesting this one. Yes, Asda did a tickled pink thing. Did a load of different products, didn't they? Where they would have the pink wrapper for some time. Yes, I got these ones through, so I may as well perhaps do them, at the same time. So it should be an interesting one. Nice contrasting colours. There we go. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. So I say, good time to catch up on things like this when it's warm weather, because I can just concentrate on doing those kind of reviews. So yeah, most Pringles flavours are good. Yeah, really bad, but I must admit I do quite like Pringles. I think it's just because the crisps are nice. Oh, there we go, BBQ Pringles, 5 out of 5. I say I'll have to give them a try now. Maybe I'll have to give them a try. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, for the member reviews. Yeah, I'll have to look out for those then. I think I don't think I've reviewed them at all. So yeah. Which it's nearly time, isn't it? We're nearly there with the 2,000 subscriber special. So I think maybe a Q&A or something like that. Or maybe I was thinking perhaps a communal review. But it just depends on people, live review. But people have to be there at the same time and things. I don't know. So I might do a poll to see what people think, So keep an eye out on the poll section. So yeah, so I might do but I don't think it'll be a live Q&A. Again, for the same reasons, people have to be there at the same time. So it means that people can have a think about it and submit some questions. And I'll select a few and answer them and put the video out. Yeah, so... perhaps I'll do that. Let me know what you think about that. People generally like Q&As, don't they? So we'll see. Yes, when I've been abroad, I never had any sort of mini crisp at all. Not even Pringles. All right, no, that's a shame. Yeah, well, as I say, they did used to do Pringles and salt and vinegar Pringles in Holland. Whether they still do, I don't know. But yeah, it was the only way I could get them. Seen salt and vinegar in France and Holland. Yeah, so maybe France and Holland, or maybe it's not. Maybe I haven't been to France, but obviously Scotty has. So maybe they're the only two places, maybe. Unless you're just unlucky, Andrew, maybe. You should try and sell some products in your backlog which are no longer available. They could be relics. I know, I've still got a massive box full of stuff. Maybe I should, you know, yeah. I'll see if any of them are rare. I don't think any of them, unfortunately, are too rare, unfortunately, but we'll see. Yeah, still trying to get through a lot of them. Just got them in sell-by-date order, basically. Oh, hi, Joe. How's it going? Yes, you were cooking tea again, or dinner. Got a fried Turkish, lemon Turkish delight knocking about, but it's best before June 2021. I think I had one as well, Andrew. I think I did, but I might have had it. Keep it in now, just in case the flavour never comes back. Some things seem to last okay when they're past the dates, but some things don't. It's just, you know, it's just one of those. But you know, yeah, just have to, I don't know, be careful, I guess. But you can usually tell really when you open it. You know, yeah. So what else we got? Well, a few thingy bobs. Got some other Oreo ones to do as well. I did those Oreo twists at the weekend. Not published them yet, but I do have some other ones to do. Speaking of salted caramel, here you go. Oreo salted caramel. I think I got this on import actually. Yes, there we go. It's quite an interesting one. It's quite solid. This actually, it's quite a tight pack. This one definitely was quite tight. Yeah. There we go. So I got that one to get through as well. Should be good. Choc cookie sandwich with salted caramel flavoured cream. Yes, okay. Made with ingredients from milk. Made with ingredients from milk. I mean, what on earth does that mean? Well, yeah, so, you know, you should have made with milk, you would think it'd say, wouldn't you? But, yeah. And it's in Spain, Sonic and Christmas doesn't exist at all, not even Pringles. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I see. Well, I definitely can believe it. Lace salt of vinegar in Holland, Belgium, and Germany. They even serve it in home bargains here. Okay, right. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's spreading out because it is a quality flavour, salt and vinegar. Definitely one of the best. The cat's been around in a hazmat suits in a few years when your backlog starts glowing green. I know, honestly, maybe I could start powering a nuclear power plant or something like that. Oh dear. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be alright. Hopefully I'll get through it. I hope I managed to. The Oreo Twist King, yes, thank you, Alan, thank you. You saw that photo on Instagram then, yeah, I was really impressed with that actually, it did look quite nice. They came off quite well. When I was doing the review, some of them didn't come off very easily, but then afterwards, just got the perfect twist, you know, literal twister to get it off, and then, yeah, perfect combo there, and it tasted pretty good as well. I did eat a bit too many of them at the weekend. I need to, yeah, really, I'm really calming down, hopefully now, on the amount of meetings, so just was getting a bit carried away, I think. You might just give the fries 11 bars a collectible since it's discontinued. Yeah, it's still fully wrapped. Well, yeah, no harm in doing that, I don't think. Especially if you know, not too fussed on eating it. But as you say, sometimes you can feel a bit bad, can't you, about opening it and it's all gone for good then. Let me tell you, some weeks ago I made French fries in the oven. Just amazing. I see. There's lots of recipes on YouTube. Quite easy too. I see. Very good. Yes. I see. Just amazing it was. Yes. Great stuff. Yeah. Not too bad then. I do, yeah. I say I've not made chips for. I mean, we get them, we can buy them and put them in the oven, but I've not made actual chips myself. You know, for a long. What have you ever actually? Yeah, so interesting that. Yes, easy to do. Yeah, I should do it myself. Really, I should do. It's just so easy to buy them frozen here, Joe. You just pop them in the oven, and that's it. Really, very easy to do. So it's almost, you know, it takes quite a lot of effort to cut the potatoes and stuff like this. Yes, I was thinking about deep frying with lard, so much better. Here we deep fry them in sunflower oil, I think. And that's it. But you can get these contraptions now. I never tried them, or these air fryers and other fryers, or ones where you just put a little tablespoon of oil in, and that's just all you need. So there's some quite clever things to cut down on the fat, and apparently they work pretty well. But I've never just not used them myself. But yeah, something to look into, I guess. But as you say, it sounds like you've got the recipe nailed down anyway, so it doesn't matter. You can get some bags of chips in here in the freezer, and you have like a little sachet of herbs and stuff, and you put them in, you shake it in the bag, and then it comes out all covered in them as well. That's quite a good idea. So, I mean, you know, perhaps something to look into as well, Jerry. If you make your own, you could get some like herb covering, and put them in a bag, and then shake it, and then yeah, put them in the oven. That'd be very nice as well. But you know, if you need that, of course, might just be perfectly fine as they are. Yeah, good stuff though. Good stuff. I need to cook a bit more, but yeah. I always end up cooking far too much and eating far too much again, so I've just got to be careful. It's just that's the problem with me. If I'm not careful, I can just eat too much. So, you know, I'm just well aware of that fact and just keeping on top of it as best I can, really. Especially when you cook something yourself, because it tastes so nice. It can be very easy to get carried away. Yeah, deep fry cream eggs in the UK, so anything goes, yeah. I know, goodness me, yeah, they do that here, Joe. In some, you know, in that sort of fish and chip shops and stuff like that, they'll deep fry, especially in Scotland, it's famous for it, deep fry Mars bars and cream eggs and other things. Yes, deep fry soy oil here, the cheapest one. Okay, I don't think we get that here. You've not noticed it. It's usually sunflower oil and what's the one? I forgot what it is now. Sunflower oil. There's a few others as well, but sunflower oil is possibly the main one. Another one which I can't think of the name, but yeah. Yeah, I've not got an air fryer either, Andrew. Yes, I've not even got a microwave. I've not got a microwave. A lot of people have one. Yeah, so perhaps I need to get one, but I don't generally. I don't know. Yeah, don't generally feel like I need one really, but I'm sure I'd use one if I had one. I've had deep fried pizza in Scotland. Goodness me, deep fried pizza. I've had some. I know someone was talking to me when I was at the Chippy a few months back now, maybe last year I think it was. Someone was saying that people would go in and ask to fry the hamburger, you know, stuff like that. She thought. I think the lady there thought he actually meant the burger, but he meant the whole thing, you know, with the bapper included. Crackers. Yes, all the problems in Russia and Ukraine. Lots of crisp in the UK and use sunflower oil now and adding rapeseed because of oil shortages. Okay, yeah. I see. I don't know what the difference is myself, but yeah. But yes, I imagine there's going to be a lot of that going on, I think. But yeah, you're right there, Joe. You're right. Yes, deep fried chocolate product. Yep, it does happen. It does happen. Sounds crackers, doesn't it? And you wouldn't believe it, but it does happen. Yeah, chocolate products. Yeah, anything goes basically. Any kind of chocolatey type thing. Yeah, use that oil and crisp now instead of sunflower oil. Yeah, I see. Okay, right. I've not noticed that, but yeah, there we go. So let me know if you can taste the difference in them, Scotty. Interesting that. Yeah, interesting. I do another Oreo one as well. This is the cool mint one as well. Got this one to do. So I've got a few of these Oreo ones in the backlog. Yes, there we go. Cool mint. It's another interesting one to get through. So I thought, yeah, as I say, these have been in the backlog for some time. Need to get them done. Let's say what we're doing the other Oreo ones. I thought it'd be good to just get them done. There we go. Yeah, so interesting one, that one. So quite quite a good set of biscuits to get through. So as I say, it's quite good having a few in the backlog you can turn to. And I do have another one, but I might save that later on. I know Rick sent it to me. Hollywood one, or just Hollywood one, Halloween one. So I might share that in a second. I wasn't sure. I was thinking of reviewing it, but I thought maybe I'll take it easy, you know. As I say, I've got so much to review as it is still. I've just got a big pile of chocolate just down here. You wouldn't believe how many. I've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. At least about 30 things just down there. And that's not even my actual backlog. That's just literally the pending stuff. So I've got crazy amounts to do. Well, if I manage to review 6 a week, it's not too bad. You think it'd be that way, but you know, there's a lot going on, and that's not including the stuff I've just put down here. Yeah, peanut butter. Peanut butter oil. Okay, peanut oil rather. There's some American crisps. Yeah, I've seen peanut oil used before, but I don't know the taste of it, so I've never had the crisps. You can taste the difference. Is it better or worse, Scotty? What do you think? This is what you're used to as well, isn't it? If you're used to one oil over the other, you probably would think it wouldn't be quite as nice. It is one of those, isn't it? But yeah. You heard of McDonald's deep fry their French fries with tallow in the past. Those fries must taste much better. Yeah, isn't that the fat from? Yeah, yeah. Is it? It's fat from the stomach or something, isn't it? I seem to remember stomach of animals, presumably. Yeah, hopefully not humans, I guess. But but yes, although no, humans are animals. But yeah, so interesting. But yeah. I imagine. I don't know. They'd probably try to make them vegetarian now, I guess. But yeah, probably did. I guess it would add to the flavour. Yeah, it has beef fat. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. I knew it was something along those lines. Yes. Oh dear, interesting. Yeah, it just goes. Yeah, I think these days. I think they try to make things vegetarian. Whether they really are, I don't know. Because I think someone was saying, might have been Andrew actually. Burger King still fried their vegan burger in their sort of the same fat as did other things. I think it wasn't vegetarian or something like that. I'm not sure really. It seemed a bit strange, but yeah. Dry but no worse. UK chippies used to fry with lard, but now sunflower vegetable oil. Oh, there you go, Joe. There you are. So yes. So we use now it's sunflower vegetable oil was the one I was thinking of before. I couldn't think of. Yeah. So they're the two we tend to use now, Joe. The sunflower vegetable oil, but as people are saying, it might be a bit difficult to get some of those now. So. Interesting, yeah, just goes to show. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So it was a Halloween one that's that Rick sent across from Korea. You can see quite an interesting one because it's got basically Oreo on there. Korean Oreos. Orange sandwich cookies. You can see, there we go. Interesting, yeah. So I say I might save these for Halloween time. I'm not sure really. Might be worth doing that. Just about in date at that time. That's September, I think. So I might just read them just before and then publish them around that time. So I might do that. But they're in the backlog to do. I do want to get them done as well. So it should be an interesting one, those ones. So yeah, so quite a few. It's a good thing. Orange flavours, well, not pumpkin, but orange flavour. You think they might be pumpkin flavoured, but I quite like that they're orange flavoured. Yeah, I think it does say somewhere. What does it say? Should we just saw it a minute ago? There we go. Orange sandwich cookies, yes. There you are. Another all the ghosts as well. The ghost with a hat. Be weird that, a ghost with a witch's hat. I'm not sure what to. That's good. Combining two Halloween monstery costumes in one, I guess. Yes, unused lard in preparations. Yeah, I don't know if he's gone out of fashion here, Joe, at lard. I think it used to be very much back in the 70s and 80s, but I don't know, people stopped using it. I think it was because they, I don't know, I'm not sure. It's come back in a bit now. I remember like chefs and stuff were using it, but I think it just went out of, yeah, I guess fashion here. I don't know why. I think it was seen as a, I don't know, not a very snazzy, not a very, upmarket product, I guess. But there's probably nothing wrong with it. It's just, I think, just as I say, just what fashions are like. So yeah, so they don't tend to use it nowadays. Yeah, though I must say sometimes I have chips on a chippy and they just taste of oil. Yeah, it tastes better fried in lard. Well, there you go. So yeah, so you are, Joe. So it's got the Scotty seal of approval there. Yeah, just goes to show. I think it's probably because it's fat, isn't it? So maybe it's just yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure why it was, but yeah, it used to be definitely a more common thing than it is now in the UK. Yeah, as we said though, the proper chippy chips with salt on are the best thing for a cold day at the beach. I do love chippy chips. They're so nice. They're definitely so distinct. Yeah, I remember an Indian takeaway I used to go to had some really distinct chips. They were nothing like chippy chips, but they were really distinct and they were just like crinkle cut, but had a real, must have been the oil or something they fried them in, just it gave them a really distinctive taste. But I went back recently, specifically for the chips, basically. The chef must have left or whatever, but they were just like regular chips now. Just quite sort of pretty poor, typical sort of Indian curry takeaway chips. Nothing special. So I was very disappointed actually. And I went specially there. It literally was half an hour drive away. Well, 20 minutes. Which obviously meant it was getting bored on cold when I got back. But I had to go a bit quick. But yeah. Olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil would be great options though. Yeah, I don't know if we have avocado oil here. As I say, you might be able to get it, but it's not a common one. I think coconut oil I've seen. Olive oil we do have. Yeah, interesting that one. Interesting, yeah. Just goes to show there's various options, and they are available in the UK sometimes, but some ones that are a bit rarer, a bit more expensive, basically. Or they just charge a premium just because they're seen as trendy oils or whatever. You know what I mean? It might be no difference in cost or whatever, but yeah. Yes, fritters from a French campsite cafe were the best chips I've had when I was like, when you were £5 when you were 5. Yeah, see, yes, yeah, I love all those things when you look back. Yeah, all those nice things you do. I'm trying to think. I remember having chippy chips when I was younger. I used to love them. As I say, just used to have a really nice treat. Yeah, I don't think I had anything as distinct like that. They were just regular sort of chippy chips, but still very nice. Very interesting, yeah. Yeah, if you do come to the UK, Joe, you'll have to try a chippy, I think. I don't know whether you'd like it or not, but it's very distinct and very interesting. You have to go to the right ones, though. Some of them are just sort of kebab shops. You have to go to a proper chippy. That's why, like Andrew says, like proper chippy chips. Because you can go to a place that's not quite, don't have the same quality chips or same tasting chips. Yes, fritters, you may you get them in Holland. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've might have, I don't know, might have seen, I'm not sure. I remember they had all that sort of special chip sauce in Holland, and also they had that sort of peanut sauce as well, which I remember they having. But yeah, Binley Mega Chippy, yes. I did see that on the BBC after you mentioned it, Andrew. They were saying some kind of, it got viral or something, but I didn't actually watch the video, I think. But yeah, yes. But there you go, that's the place to go to, Jeff. Come to the UK. Binley Mega Chippy, there you go. First place you'd go to. Forget Big Ben and all that lot, just go there. Oh dear, honestly. Yeah, well there we go, guys. Been a good one this week. I've say quite a lot of non-chocolatey products to review. It's one of those. Ah, okay, yes, the fritter sauce. Yes, yeah. We just call it. Do you just call it chip sauce or something? I thought it was what it's called, but I can't remember now. Yeah, I could be wrong. Maybe it's fritter sauce. I can't recall. Yeah, I do remember seeing that though, but I never. I think I just had ketchup. You see, so yeah, I should have had it. I should have tried it. He went viral on 15 minutes of Gen Z fame on TikTok, and people were queuing around the block for it. And the business did really well for a few. It says it died down again now, whereas people, as it still picked up. Went viral over nothing. Yeah, what actually happened then? Was it just some guy just posted him eating from there, and that was it? Because there's no place in the world that's still using animal fat. Yeah, so yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, maybe some places more than others. I think it's one of those as well where they probably want to keep things or try and make things vegetarian these days. So, you know. The only scene bemused was a kebab shop. A lot of English chippies do too. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's one thing. A lot of them, I don't know whether they're quite as good. I don't know. I'm always, a bit. I don't know. Maybe they are really, but I don't know. Yeah, interesting though. Yeah, that's the thing, Jerry. So some of the chippies these days are sort of kebab shops, which don't really sometimes do the proper chippy chips. So yeah, but someone came up with a jingle for Binley Mega Chippy, and it was catchy and suddenly became a meme. Okay, right. Okay. And rate my take on it. That guy did it, did he? I'm not surprised. Yes. Okay, only 100 things here. Only is it bad for the environment? Vegetables? I guess it is because it may be probably like the usual thing where they displace other crops to grow the stuff. Yeah, so like they do with palm and stuff like that. So yeah, perhaps I can see what you're saying there. Mind you, I guess you could argue that animals and things are bad as well for other reasons. So I don't know. Yeah, difficult one really. But you say if they're having animals anyway, then at least you're sort of using the product that you've already got. So interesting. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Well, say if you do ever come to the UK, I'm sure we could get a list of recommended takeaways to travel to. Yes, Binley Mega Chippy is basically an ordinary British chippy, but the jingle came out right. People are suddenly making pilgrimage to it. It's a religious site. Okay. Well, a good chippy definitely is a place worthy of pilgrimage, has to be said. But whether that's a good one or not, I don't know. But just goes to show, doesn't it? If someone can just get viral, it does make all the difference. Yeah, I'm sure it'll still be quite famous or relatively famous for some time. Some people will go that weren't going otherwise. Oh dear, should I risk it? Look up the tune and get stuck in your head. I say, goodness me. Not sure. Well, yeah, I don't know whether it's a road I want to go down. We'll see. Yes. Honestly, God, dear me. Yeah, Chris used to be fried in vegetable oil, but I moved to sunflower oil and okay, that's not me censoring you there. It's just done it automatically. Yeah, rapeseed oil. I see. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. As you say, maybe it's just the cost of it now, or what's going on in Eastern Europe and things like this make it difficult. Yeah. Strange one, that one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've not noticed yet the difference myself. But I'm sure there is one. As I said, I don't have, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure I've noticed the difference myself. But as I say, side by side, I'm sure you could tell a difference. It's one of those, really. But I don't have them as often as you do. I know you're a bit more of a crisp connoisseur than I am, Scotty. But I do try to have a few every now and again. But yeah, maybe I've just got transitioned to them now and I'm just used to it. So maybe that's what it is. Interesting one, that one. So yeah, so before I forget, keep an eye out for what's going to be live this Saturday. We'll still do one, but as I say, it'll probably be. I think the Spanish one and the Pocky one are both applicable for hot weather. I think they're both. I think the Pocky one comes on little sticks anyway, so you know what they're like, those Mikado type things. And I think the Spanish one, I think there's a variety of stuff going on in there, so I could perhaps risk it. So we'll see. I might still do the poll, but it'll probably be, one of the something that's, as I say, suitable for the hot weather. Assuming it stays around that long and it's still warm. And it's Wednesday now. I find it difficult to think my house would have cooled down, by Saturday. So we'll see. Yeah, rapeseed oil is more similar in taste to olive oil. Means with Chris you taste the oil a bit more. Okay, right. Yeah, olive oil. I have noticed olive oil. I wasn't as keen when I used that when frying stuff. Now it does have a more of a, ironically oily taste, doesn't it? Oily consistency. It seems to stick around a bit more. Yeah, I can't tell the difference. They're from both flowers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting though. Interesting. Do a melted chocolate special. I know well. Yes. I know, probably that might be, yeah. I do worry about that happening sometimes, so I have to be careful. Yeah. Oh, there are great vegetable options, but the final product will get more expensive as well. But anyway, you do understand. Yeah. Yeah, it swings and roundabouts. It swings and roundabouts, Joe. I was just meaning that, yeah. I think it's like you say though, if you've got the animals there anyway, and obviously using them for various things, meat related and stuff like that, then it does make sense to make the most out of it. So yeah. Anyone ever melted chocolate bar in their pocket so much that's a cut it? Needs like a free box. I had one that was just got ridiculous. I think I've mentioned it before. Where I got like a chocolate bar in the States, and it was just so warm outside, and then got in the car and it was even warmer. It just literally just melted. I didn't eat it though. Well, I could have done what you said there. Probably should have done as well. I've done it with ice cream where I've actually accidentally left one out and then just had to drink it pretty much. But it was just like a milkshake then, so it wasn't too bad. Oh dear. Honestly, but yeah, that could be what happens. As I say, I'm not against. It's obviously just reviewing melted chocolate. It's just, I'm not against eating it as such. Although I would put it in the fridge. Obviously, reviewing melted chocolate, you're not really accurately representing the chocolate. It'll be all messy, and you can't handle it and show it off and stuff like that. So that's why it's a problem, really. Yeah. No, don't worry, Joe. Don't worry. It's an interesting one. People have been talking about it. It's been perfectly fine. Don't worry, Joe. To need the chatting to talk about fat, it's no problem at all. No, it's an interesting topic, to be honest with you. And as I say, there's been plenty of opinion about it, and obviously, it's something that's going on at the moment, it's worth talking about. So, yeah, it's no problem at all, Joe. Don't worry. It's, as I say, interesting one, and it is used in all sorts of things. The crisps, chips, even chocolate as well. So, yeah, it's an interesting one, very relevant. Yeah, so as I say, I think I've noticed olive oil. I think which one was, rapeseed oil, Andrew was saying. So yeah, I'm not sure I've tried rapeseed oil knowingly, but I know olive oil I've not been a bigger fan of when using that. I mean, it depends what you fry with it, obviously. It is used specifically for some things, but when I've used it instead of sunflower oil or whatever it is, vegetable oil, I've noticed a difference where it just seems to be a bit more distinct an oil. But, obviously it is used for some things, so yeah. Interesting one. But yeah, don't worry at all, Jared. No problem at all. It's very nice to hear from you as well. Good to have decent topics of conversation actually. So it's nice to do. You can taste. You can get olive oil crisps, but they have a strong taste. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I don't think it was crisps. I'm sure it's something I did myself when I fried something, but I can't honestly recall. I think it's just I didn't have any other oil in, and I used that. And I think it was probably something like burgers or something. I was making my own burgers at some point or something like that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I can definitely believe it. Yeah, I can definitely believe I can definitely believe it would make a bit of a difference. That. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, all right, well, guys, as I say, check out the live stuff for this weekend. It's going to be one of those where I'm trying to go do something. I still think I should be able to do it. Great for pasta and pizza. Yeah, not so much for chips and crisps. I think is that the way I've done it? I'm not sure. I think I might have used it for pizza at some point, but a long time ago. I think that's not what I was thinking of, though. I think it was. Yeah, I think what I didn't like was I think it was just like a burger or something. Yeah, something like that it was. Something that shouldn't really have used it, I think. But yes, you're right there, definitely. I think pasta for sure, and pizza, of course, yes. The Italian recipes, I say. Yeah. Yeah, I think would be the ones. Yeah. Honestly. Well, it's been a good chat today, guys. It's been really nice. It's been good to see you all. As I say, it's one of those where, I don't know, I like to... don't really always like to go really, so I don't know. It's just one of those where you try and sort of call it at a good time. So I'm never sure what's best, whether to keep going really or not. As I say, because unfortunately I can't keep showing stuff for Stash because I can't review enough in the week. There's only so much I can show really. But you can imagine, I used to have olive oil on my salad, quite strong flavour. Yeah, so does it go quite well with salads, olive oil? I'm trying to think, is that where it does go well with? Is that the one it's used for when you sort of drizzle it on stuff? I'm not too sure actually. I know there's I'm sure there's a general use where it's recommended to use. I think I was thinking of pasta like Andrew was saying, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Sort of like pizza doughs and things like this, but interesting one, yeah. As I say, I really can't remember. I think focaccia and stuff like that, isn't it? You just drizzle it all. Yeah, 50 Stash watches. There we go. Yes, it's the yeah. I don't know if is that a Jubilee? Is that a Golden Jubilee 50? Is it? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, Golden Jubilee Stash watch or Golden Weekly. Yes, there we go. Yeah, I just can't believe it's been 50, so here's to 100, I guess. And as I say, hopefully in a month's time or so, we'll have the 2,000 subscribers, so we can have a special there. Probably a Q&A or something like that. Keep an eye out for it. Let me know what you fancy as well. Leave a comment somewhere. Just let me know what you'd think. Yeah, Greek salad's good for you, is it, Scotty? Yes, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've knowingly had one. I might have done. But yeah, exactly, Andrew. Yeah, nearly 2K subs. Yeah, it's not going too bad. Obviously, ticking over, isn't it? It's definitely increasing, but not massively quickly, of course. But, one of those. it's going up, so that's the main thing, isn't it? So I did predict it would be around, I thought it might be the end of this month, but it looks like it's more going to be the end of next month, I think. You know, but yeah, there we go. Interesting one, but yeah, nearly there. So I'll say, let me know what you'd fancy for this subscriber special, if you'd fancy a Q&A or I'll say a communal review or something like that. Just have a think about it. But as I say, I might do a little poll anyway. But you know, I don't know if everyone in the channel sees that, so I might also do it, you know, put it when I do like probably the monthly update in probably July, I think. I might do it then or something like that. And interestingly, I've got 1 million views now on the channel as well. The channel as a whole has had 1 million views, believe it or not. I can't believe that, really. So 1 million views. Obviously, it's over 6 years or something, but even so. Yeah, take care, Alan. Take care. Great to see you, as I say. Really is great to see you. And yeah, good to see you on Saturday as well. So, as I say, we'll have something there. We'll keep an eye out. But I probably will play it a bit by ear, really, because of how hot it might be. Yeah. Yeah, 50 while you're in the first one, yes. Oh, thanks so much, Jav. Thanks for being around for so long. That's yeah, just goes to show, doesn't it? You know, I think a good few of you, yeah, have been around for quite that time now, and obviously supported the channel massively. So thank you so much. Yeah, really great, and good to chat. I'd say it's just a good way of chatting to you, really. /watch. I know it's yeah, just a bit of variety in the channel, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's just good to have different things. So I know obviously some people prefer some things than others and stuff like that, and but you know, it's just good to have that variety. And that's what I try and do, to be honest with you. Just have it a bit varied, and have interactions with people and encourage people in and things like this. And yeah, so it'd be good that really. It would, you know, let's say it's part of the channel community, as I like to put it, I guess. You've been around for 4 or 5 years on this channel. I'm going to become a member at some point when I get around to it. Oh, well, thanks so much, Andrew. Massively appreciated if you do, as you know. And if you're a bronze member, you get exclusive reviews as well. So they are a bit different. And I hope to do mostly more and more member content and more members join as well. It's one of those, really. As I say, I've still got the pizza exclusive to do. Might do it at some point. You never know. Get to 10 members. But yeah, so yes. He was 217 or 18. Yeah, sounds about right. I remember seeing, I think at one point you went through and commented on most of my videos. I do remember that. And I'm sure it was around that time. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's great that it's great you've been around so long, really. It's always good as well. It's just, can't believe it's flown by 4 or 5 years now. Crackers, isn't it? Some people have come and gone, but obviously, yes, I think the 4 or 5 you here have been around all this time pretty much, you know, mostly from the early days, really. So it's been really great and massively appreciated. Yeah, it really is. So it does help the channel out a lot, really, you know, just having regulars and people who enjoy it and nice to talk to as well. You know, it's always massively appreciated, really. You know, and I know obviously it's one of those where there's probably some aspects of the channel you're not too keen. I know Scotty's not a massive fan of look back, but I know some people are and stuff like that. But you know, it's about having different things for different people, I guess. That's what I'm trying to do, really. So, you know, don't worry if there's things you're not too keen on or whatever. But yeah, it's really great that you've been continuing to support the channel for all this time, all of you. So thank you so much for that. Really is massively appreciated. And as I say, nearly 2,000 subscribers now. So we'll see where that goes from there, really. Yeah, it'd be interesting. But I'd like to do something special for it. I think I did some review specials last time. I might try and do that again. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'll do a poll or something like that. I think like a Q&A would be interesting because I've not done one before. So we'll see. But, you know, just obviously, you know, it just depends what questions I get, I guess, you know. By the way, sorry if I sounded too carnivorous in the chat. I know that the use of animal fat is not feasible in large scale these days anymore. Oh, don't worry, no, don't worry, Joe, it's fine, yes. No, I mean, it's no problem at all, honestly, it's no problem at all. And like you say, you know, the impact on the environment is something that's complicated. And obviously, and you know, some vegetable products have negative impacts as well, really, and it's a difficult one. And obviously, like you say, the quality, you know, is not as good these days as it used to be for reasons such as this, where, you know, they're just not quite using as I don't know, yeah, interesting ingredients and stuff like that. And obviously sometimes it's for better or worse, you know what I mean. But yeah, I do understand. Bring back 5 cents, you say. Well, you never know, maybe when it gets to 10,000 subscribers they might have brought it back. You never know. Yeah, you have to go. See you next week. Yeah, Luke is staying at mine this week. All right, okay, nice one. Well, yeah, that's really good. Oh, well, I hope you have a great time. That's really good, yeah. And say hello to me as well if you do see him, by the way. And as I say, hopefully I'll turn up at the same time as you. That'd be great. Yeah, take care, everyone. I'll hopefully see you on Saturday, but if not, thanks again for your support, and I'm sure I'll see you perhaps next week for episode 51. Oh, thanks so much, Joe. Thanks, Scotty. Say hello to Luke, as I say, Scotty, and Andrew as well. Oh, and Alan, of course. Oh, and Joe. I think I might mention Joe. Yes, yeah. forget you mentioned people, mentioned everyone twice. Not sure. But thank you so much, everyone. Massively appreciated. Scotty, Andrew, Jow, Alan, AB as well from before, and everyone else who's watching as well. Thank you so much. Yes. Just friends, I think. Yeah, just friends. We've met each other. I think on the channels, I think. Yeah, basically Instagram, stuff like that. So, but, you know, yeah. So both of them around Scotland, I think. Yes. No, I'll take care, everyone. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye for now. Probably shouldn't speak for Scotty, of course, but yeah, they have been meeting up for quite a bit as well, so it's good, really. Yeah. Nice for people to meet up. That's what I mean, the community stuff. Always good for people to meet up on the channel and stuff like that, you know. And I think they met up from other channels as well, but you know what I mean. All right, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye. Oh, there you go. Food for UK, there you are. Bye, everyone. See you later.